guys, it's your girl Kenyatta from We Gonna Talk About It. Hi guys, how my people's doing? Is everybody doing well? Everybody's been blessed to see another morning, another day. Thank you, Jesus. He deserves all the praise. Guys, let's get into it. Today's topic is about just being human and giving back. Are you giving back for the holidays? Christmas is coming, Thanksgiving is coming. Are you guys giving back? Listen, I know all of us are struggling right now. A lot of us are struggling, including myself. You know what I'm saying? Everything is so expensive now. Food is expensive. I mean, you gotta be almost rich to eat a steak, girl. Yes, I said it. You gotta be almost rich to eat a steak. But guess what? God does what he needs to do. I signed up for a food pantry just to volunteer to basically put bags together in my community where I live for Friends of the Poor. Guys, I felt like I needed to do something. I don't know if you guys feel like this food stamp crisis that's going on that I hope does not happen. I hope it's just talk. Somebody informed me in the comments. I did a vlog about the food stamps being cut off November, as we all heard. And this woman had much knowledge. She's been watching Congress and all of them. She said that it's a vote that has to happen. So I'm hoping whatever needs to happen does not happen and this thing falls through and food stamps continue for people that generally sincerely need them. But if that doesn't happen and the food stamps do get cut off, I felt like I needed to do something. I needed to get up. I needed to do something to try to help somebody. Like I said, I'm not rich. I'm just a working person. My husband's a working guy. My son works. We're working people, you know. We've been blessed to be able to have a good Thanksgiving, a good Christmas, many of them. But when we weren't able, we were on food stamps. We did get food stamps, you know what I'm saying? And we were able to eat good because of that. I just felt like I couldn't enjoy Thanksgiving or Christmas if I don't do something. I don't know if you guys feel the same. I hope you do. A little bit goes a long way, guys. You don't have to be rich to try to help somebody. You know what I'm saying? Helping one person, two people is a big thing. You could really help somebody by donating some canned goods, donating a turkey. It doesn't matter if it's even one. I was not able, so what I was able to do was this. I went to the local Friends of the Poor. I went there in the morning before I was going to work. I know of one where I live, and I asked them if they had any volunteer services that I could contribute to. I wanted to give back. And the lady told me that they are always looking for volunteers. She gave me a number. I called the agency that I needed to call and basically told them, listen, I would like to donate some canned goods. I told you guys in my last vlog, I said that I was going through my pantry. I call it my pantry. It's my basement. I don't have a pantry. It's just the basement. I have mad canned goods. I had meats in my deep freezer that I just never used. I went through all of them. Any of them that were like, of course I did away with them. It just gets away from me sometimes, the dates on the meat. So anything that was very old, of course, I didn't donate. I threw it out. Meats I didn't give. But what I want to do is this, and I hope God sees fit for me to do it. And I hope I'm able to do it financially. I'm gonna buy 10 turkeys. Yeah, just 10. I want to buy 10 turkeys and I want to take it to the Friends of Poor when I go there to volunteer to make the bags. I want to be able to donate 10 turkeys. If I could donate more and God see fit, then that's what's going to happen. But I feel like I can't sit down. I can't eat. knowing that this is gonna happen. I just can't. Guys, I'm like so upset about this. It's ridiculous. Like, it's really, really bothering me that there's people who just, if this happens, they're not gonna be able to eat. I was thinking about all the dishes and pies, sweet potato pies that I make. The girls at work, I every year, whether it's Christmas or Thanksgiving, I make all my girlfriends, my sisters at work, I make them sweet potato pies, because the Caucasian sisters usually don't know about the sweet potato pie. They know about pumpkin pie, and usually we don't get down like that. You know what I'm saying? So I hooks them up with a sweet potato pie, and they love it. They families love it. They can't wait. They ask me, when are we getting our pie this year? Is it for Christmas or is it for Thanksgiving? So this year it's for Thanksgiving. I have already made 65 crusts. Is in my freezer. Yeah, I said it's 65 because I give the neighbor, I give the ladies at the bank where I go do my financial stuff. I give the sisters at my job. I'm just always giving out these sweet potato pies. So I'm gonna make them for Thanksgiving. So I'm gonna be taking some of those also to the pantry, the Friends of the Poor, so that I can give away some of my pies. I don't want any money for it. I just do it from the kindness of my heart. I give it with love. There's a lot of love in my pie, and everybody loves them. So that's what I'm doing. Like I said, I hope to do the 10 turkeys. I want to do that. If I can give more, I'm going to give more. So my goal is to take out money out of my check the first week in November, and then the next week, and put that money together and go get the turkeys and take them to the Friends of the Poor and do my volunteer services. Guys, this is something that I'm doing. Me. Just me. Are you guys doing anything to try to help, to try to give back? Even what I told myself was this too. It really bothers me every year. I'm not gonna lie. When I could sit down and feed my family, and I know that there's people that can't around the holidays, it gets me the worst. I know people have to eat every day, but that Thanksgiving and Christmas, it hurt me the worst when I have to think that there's people who really don't have to eat. It bothers me. It really does. I cry about it a lot. So this is just my way, a little thing, trying to help somebody that's in need, and I hope the person that receives this nourishment is really in need. You know what I'm saying? And so that's what I'm doing as a human, as somebody that knows it's important for parents to be able to feed their children every day and on the holidays. You know what I'm saying? If I could give more, guys, I would. It's just a terrible thing. It's a terrible thing when that there's families out there who are struggling so bad they can't eat. I know I'm all over the place, but I want to tell you guys something. Me and my son, as you know, I have one child, Puddin, I call him. He's 26 now. We were going to Burger King. This is just a story I want to share with you. We were going to Burger King. I had a taste for Burger King or something, and we went to Burger King. We decided not to go in the drive-thru, and we got out the car and was going inside the Burger King. Before we could get inside the Burger King, there was a young boy. When I tell you young, this boy, I'm guessing he probably was 16, 17 years old. He said, "Ma'am, do you have any money? I'm hungry." Guys, if you have ever had a young person that that is supposed to have a mother and father to feed them, and they ask you, can you feed them? Do you have any money? You are human, believe me. If you are human, like I am, you are going to buy that child some food. First of all, Of course, I was in tears because I'm just sensitive like that now. I just am. Um, I said, honey, I said, I said, are you serious? First, cause I just couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it, guys. I'm used to people like in the street asking for money, like that's older. This was a young boy, okay? It was a young boy. And I said, honey, I'll be happy to buy you something to eat. Um, I bought him Burger King, of course. I thank God. I thank God to this day that I had enough money extra to buy that boy something to eat. If I didn't, I would have gave him the food that I was gonna buy for me and Pudding. My son was with me and witnessed this. My son has never went without a piece of food in his mouth. He don't know what it's like to not have a piece of food in his mouth. But this child did. He asked me, and I did. I had it. Thank you, Jesus. I had it. I was so touched. So touched. I asked him, I said, are you going to be okay? Are you going to be okay? And he said, yes. He said, ma'am, I thank you so much. He thanked me so much. I hugged and kissed him, guys. I didn't care where his lips been. He didn't care where my lips were. I kissed him and hugged him, and I told him, may God be with him, honey. It is a sad thing when children cannot eat. This is terrible. And I can't sit and do nothing. But I can get up and do something, even if it's little, guys. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm not rich by far. But there is something that I can do. And that's what I'm going to do. I just wanted to share that story with you guys because it really happens. And I think that's when I really got where I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe this. Like I said, I've had older people, they always begging for change and stuff. But the thing that first comes in my head when it's somebody older doing it, and I hope God take this out of my heart, and it's the truth. I don't like to lie, guys. I like to tell you how I really feel, because it don't matter if I don't say it out loud. God knows how I feel. Sometimes when older adults ask me or beg me for money in the street, I automatically think that they're on drugs. It's just a way that I think. You know what I'm saying? And God needs to fix that, because maybe that older person is truly just hungry. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't just come in a form of being young that you hungry. It's just that when the young boy asked me, it was different. It hit different. You know what I'm saying? So I hope God take that out of my mind when it's, somebody older begging me for change or something. Or if somebody tells me they're hungry, listen, I will give them, usually these things happen when I'm going to work or coming home from work. If I have some food in my car that I was going to eat, I will give it to them. And if you truly hungry, you don't care where that meal comes from. You're going to eat it. You know what I'm saying? So I pray to God that, God take that out my mind. Don't always come to the worst conclusion that these people are just drug addicts and junkies or alcoholics. They could really be hungry. You know what I'm saying? So I have to be better with that as a person. So guys, this is what I'm doing. Drop comments. Let me know if you're doing anything in your community where you can give back to somebody, where you could give back to help somebody. Is there anything that you do around the holidays that makes you feel good about yourself? Guys, I really feel good that I'm able to do this, that God is gonna see fit for me to do it. Like I said, I'm only striving to do 10, and I don't want any help. I didn't ask anybody at my job. I don't want nobody to help me. I want to do it myself. I didn't even tell nobody at work that I'm doing this. It's just for me. It's for me. I need to do it for me. I want to help. And I know I'm gonna be going crazy when I'm there. It's gonna be, so I think the actual Friends of the Poor is gonna give their Thanksgiving like meal. I guess they call it a basket, but it's really like a brown paper bag. They fill it with stuff like special ingredients for Thanksgiving, and I think they're gonna do it for Christmas. I'm really not sure. I really was concerned about Thanksgiving, so I know that it's gonna be done. I think the lady said Saturday they're gonna open the Thursday before Thanksgiving. The Saturday before Thanksgiving, excuse me. So that's when I'm gonna be there. At the Friends of the Poor in my community, giving out the baskets with the other volunteers. Thank you, Jesus, and God, please, let me be well and wake up that morning so I'm able to do this. And give somebody something that is so needed. Of course, I will be talking because that's what I do. So if they think they just come in here to get them bags, them baskets, they ain't, because Kenyatta gonna be up in there, and guess what I'm gonna be doing? I'm gonna be praising the Lord. I ain't got no choice. I'm gonna be telling them things gonna get better. They don't have to worry. Pray to Jesus. That's what you need to do. I'm gonna be spreading the word because that's what I know. That's what I know. Guys, be a good human. Spread the love if you can. Spread it, guys. Love comes in all forms. Sometimes doing things for people is out of love. Talking to somebody can be out of love. Do these things out of love. It's so necessary. Like I said, I'll be talking because sometimes people need to hear somebody speak of something that is good. I always say, sometimes when I think I'm in a bad place, God will send me somebody to tell me that they are in a worse place than me. And God will tell me, you get up, you stop. You are not suffering. You are not in poverty. You are able to do all things that I let you do. So guys, believe me, listen. He will always send somebody your way to show you that you are not the only one, or you are not the worst off. He will show you these things. This is what Jesus do. It's just what he does. So I'm always grateful for him for giving me everything that I have. Without him, none of this is possible. Remember that, guys. Without him, nothing is possible. And I know I'm emotional today. I am emotional. I'm an emotional person. Y'all know that already. So, I might get on here. I might cry. I might be laughing. I might be talking because that's what I do. But other than that, I'm just a loving person. And I love to love people. When people say negative things to me, do you know I have learned to say God bless you and keep it moving? I learned to do that. Oh yeah, baby girl got an attitude. I tell y'all that all the time. I got a bad temper, but God is working through me and is teaching me every day. You got to learn how to not let things get to you. So I'm going to share something else with that being said. Y'all know I'm a 70s baby. I'm born in 1977, so I'm 48 years old. When it was my time to party and hang out, fashion is always a big thing. But back in the days, remember, we would wear our black lip liner, wear our red lipstick. It didn't matter what color lipstick it was, you would put your black lip liner on. You won't believe how many people comments on my lip liner. Oh, it's supposed to go on your lips. It's not supposed to go over your lips. Fall back. I wear my lip liner the way I want. This is for everybody who has a comment about it. I love that y'all have comments. Y'all know that. I love when y'all comment. But comment on the subjects at hand, not on the lip liner. The lip liner ain't got nothing to do with the message. That's just how I do, how I want to wear it. And I'm going to keep wearing it like that. I've been doing it since the 90s. So fall back. You ain't got to tell me how to wear the lip liner. I know how it's supposed to be worn, but how I wear it is how I wear it, and that's how I'm going to do it, and I'm going to keep doing it, and I ain't going to stop doing it. You ain't going to tell me to do it. It don't matter what you say, because I'm going to do me. That's me. So I thank you for your suggestions about my lip liner, but I will be wearing it the way I want to. But anyway, try to listen to the messages. My messages are important. It's not about the lip liner, guys, or what I'm wearing, or my hair, or my wig, or whatever. Most likely I'm in my scrubs like I'm in now because I'm on my break and I'm talking to my peoples. That's just what I do. So guys, drop comments. Today we are talking about being human, and what are you doing to give back? Are you doing something for Thanksgiving and Christmas to give back to your community? Are you trying to help somebody? It could be one person, guys. One person. I think you will feel so good. I feel so good, guys. When I went to go sign up, and after the agency told me that I had to go fill out this form, I don't know why they make you do it, but they made me fill out this form, ask me all kind of questions that I haven't been in jail and all this stuff. I just did it because that was their procedure. But I felt so good. I felt so good after I did it. And I'm going to feel even better once I, actually really do it like I do to do. I'm going to really feel good then. So guys, drop comments. Let me know what you think about what I'm doing. Let me know what you're doing. If you're doing anything, or even if you, guys, listen to this. Inviting people. Say you have a girlfriend or a friend or a family member who you know is struggling and cannot feed their family the way they should be fed, and you invited them to your house. That is a good deed. That is a good deed. And that is love. You know why? Because you thought about them enough to let them in your home. I'm all about this, guys. I'm all about spreading love now. I wasn't like this years ago. Believe me, I wasn't. But when you lose something or someone that you love so much, and it takes something out of you, God puts something back in you, and you just can't control it. I can't control this. I can't. I'm not in control of me. He's in control of me. So this is why I'm like this. Are you guys like this? Guys, I love you. I hope you have a wonderful holiday. I'll be on here continuously praising Jesus as we should, thanking him for all the good that he does for us. I will be here to remind us of that. I love you guys so much. Make sure you drop comments. Make sure you like, you subscribe. Tell your friends to tell a friend that your girl Kenyatta be over here dropping gems. She just a simple around the way girl that loves Jesus. That's it. I love you guys. Peace out. This is real on my side. It's always like that. Peace out.